Hello, everybody. I know it's been a while since I've posted, but please bear with me. I've been doing certain things with school and everything. So, the thing that I'm going to be doing is a kutski bakugou falls in love type of thing. I made it myself, so you don't really have to worry. And I'm not going to be showing you the pictures, not just yet. Just not yet. And I'm going to be telling some of the story off of my head and I didn't write it down on the paper, not picture. So let's get started. So, you were a beautiful or handsome person. While Bakugo was not your friend, but your best friend's old friend. You counted Midoriya as your best friend only because he's been by your side the longest. He would always stand up for you if someone was being mean to you. Your quirk was amazing in his eyes. But so was his in your eyes. And everyone else's. After class, Bakugou said, "Hey, nerd," to Deku. You were confused on why. Or Midoriya, whichever one you really want to call him. You call him Deku because that's mainly what you remember. Midoriya said, "Yes, Kacha?" "Come with me," said Bakugou. With a confused look and also worried, Deku said, "Okay." You interrupted before he could say anything else, saying, "No, I won't let you." Bakugo was wondering who exactly that was, and looked towards the way where he heard your voice. You were standing there looking very angry. You could tell that Bakugo was acting different that day, but you didn't really care. He looked towards you, stared for a couple seconds, and then asked, "Why?" You say, "Because I don't trust you." Bakugo starts to growl the words, "Gur." You were questioning why he said that, Gur. He said, "You're not the boss of me, you stupid mutt." You started growling. Just because your quirk was a certain way doesn't mean you're a mutt, and just because you're annoying in his eyes doesn't mean anything. You scream, "I am not a mutt." Before you could say anything else, he kisses you on the cheek. When he did that, you said, Bakugo yelled, "Shut up, you stupid." Bakugo yelled, "Shut up, you mutt, and let me kiss you." You were confused by that and said, No. Like, before you could finish your sentence, Bakugo kissed you. You ended up accidentally saying, as soon as he kissed you. You ran off as soon as you heard, "Huh? What? Bakugo, bro?" the first part of that sentence, you started running off. Bakugou said, "Wait, deem it." And what I mean by deem it is the actual curse word, but I'm not allowed to say any of that, so yeah. What happened with her? Kirishima asked. He was the voice that said, Bakubro. Bakugo, in a very embarrassed and light tone, said, I kissed her. Kirishima replied with, You sly dog. Bakugo answered with, Shut up, Kirishima. Kirishima said, Oh, full name now, huh? And then Bakugo replied with, Shut up. Now, Carrie. Which was his little nickname for Kirishima. When Bakugo was left alone in the dorms with you decided to make him some tea, trying to apologize for just randomly running away. And also randomly telling you. And also him randomly telling you that you were a stupid mutt. He wanted to apologize to that. So he stayed behind with you. When you gave him the tea that you made, like you always make it for certain people, you said here, and he replied with thanks. He took a sip, enjoying that taste. The actual tea was made by you. Even the seasonings were different from normal tea. He said, This is good. You reply with a thanks back to him. You didn't know what to say. When y'all were talking inside, Kirishima and, well, the pink-haired alien girl were standing outside, saying, the pink-haired girl said, Oh, so cute, in the squeakiest voice you could ever hear. Kirishima said, Shut up, they will hear you. The pink-haired girl asked, What will they do? Kirishima replied with, I don't know. They're leaving. You and Bakugo walked up the stairs together. After you both apologized, he sat in your room. And then he started snooping around. You hated that. He wanted to tell you how he actually felt about you, but with the actions that already happened, he probably assumed that you already knew, but you didn't know any of it. You thought he was probably just trying to get on your nerves. You think to yourself while getting some things ready. That was my first kiss, and I was saving it for someone else, not Bakugo. Bakugo ended up saying, You like to draw, don't you? All of your drawing stuff was up, so you didn't know how he could tell. You went back in there and saw him snooping around in your drawers. At least he wasn't snooping around in the bottom. drawer. You told him to step back from that. He said, why? You said, that's my personal belongings, not yours. Now step back. He asked you what was so wrong after pushing in the drawer. He heard the noise and was like, what was that? You had nail polish in the bottom drawer. Never used it unless if it was for like your paintings and stuff. Drawings, paintings, whatever you like to do at that certain time. You said, Bakugo, don't go into the bottom drawer, please. Then he opened it up even though you told him not to. He saw all the nail polish and even saw the photo. He looked at it and you started blushing and saying, please put that down. It was of your family. He said, y'all dressed up when you were younger, you dressed up like this. He showed you the picture. And you said, look, just put that down. He saw another picture and then picked that one up after putting down the picture of your family. It was a picture of what she listed as the hottest guys. The first 4 hottest guys. Bakugo was in 3rd place and said, why in the world? Why would I be in 3rd place for the hottest guy? Your old hair face went red, and he said, put that back. And then he kept on reading. He was looking for his name originally. He read from the beginning when he kept on reading and saw Midoriya was your crush. His heart sank. And then he put it down and then walked out of the room. You said, Bakugo. Midoriya and all of them just got back from their training. Midoriya asked, where was Bakugo the whole entire time? Matter of fact, where was Listener? They said they stayed behind. I don't know why. They also asked, where was Kirishima and the pink-haired girl? Kirishima and the pink-haired girl came in after them and then said, hey guys, you would never believe what we saw. Everyone was confused. And then Bakugo started coming down the stairs. He said, what the H are you nerds doing here? You extras. Really angry, he said that. Kind of scaring everyone and making everyone wonder what exactly happened. Kirishima didn't even care. And then asked Bakugo, so bro, did you tell her how you felt about her? Bakugo blushed, trying to cover up his face, and said, what do you mean? About who? Listener, obviously. I mean, you two were alone. And we saw her give you tea and then go up to one of y'all's rooms. I went into her room, Bakugo said. Just to talk with her, that's all. He said, growling at them. You were coming down the stairs, and then you said, don't you dare tell anyone. not even realizing that everyone was there. He said, "Tell everyone what? About your little crush?" You say, "Shut up." Bakugou interrupted with a, "Why should I shut up? There's no reason. I came up there to tell you something, and you didn't even let me. You kicked me out before I could even do anything." Listener? Deku stumbled on his words trying to say your name. "Are you okay?" You were grabbing a piece of paper and said, "Here, you can show everyone if you want," throwing it on his chest. "You looked in my diary and I told you not to go down there. Down to the bottom drawer. You weren't even supposed to be looking through my drawers," you yelled at him. Everyone shocked. "This is why I never let anyone but Midoriya in my room. I don't even let Midoriya in my drawers without my permission." You glared at him with the most beautiful eyes. He thought, even though they were angry, they were beautiful. Okay, guys, so that's all I have for right now. I'll be posting another one very soon. Love you all. Bye.